Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come through for you today. These are timeless. I just want you to know, if you are finding this reading way after it was posted, just know that if it resonates for you, if it sounds like it's speaking to you, if it sounds like your story, then just know that it is a message for you, because they're all timeless. And whenever it's finding you, it's for you. Welcome in or welcome back. If you are new, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know you're new. Say hi so I can welcome you to my community and meet you. Also, thank you for letting me know in the comments who I'm reading for, because that's what I do around here. I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for, okay? So let's go ahead and dive in and get started. What is the message that wants to come through for you today? Today is the new moon in Scorpio at the time of recording this. And we'll have a new moon reading shortly. So I feel like there's definitely something coming together for you. I have the Wheel of Fortune here, and it really feels like there's something that is in the works that is coming together for you that you've been really stressing about, worrying about. I feel like it's like literally there's this energy of something coming together for you behind the scenes that you have no idea. The universe wants to surprise you with something better than what you are asking for. And you've been praying for this, you've been manifesting this, you've been overthinking this, and you've been feeling like it's being held it's being held from you. And it's really putting you in your head about, why it hasn't come into play yet, why something hasn't unfolded, why you haven't gotten your manifestation yet. There's definitely a lot of energy here of overthinking, and perhaps it's some, what is she trying to say? The thinking, you've really got to watch your thinking. There's a cycle closing, and I feel like there's something of a lesson here too. With the Wheel of Fortune, magic is in the works for you, and you've really got to let go. You've maybe been learning in this process of the unfolding and the stress that it has caused you because you don't see it happening yet. You've probably been learning a big lesson in letting go of those thoughts. It's our thoughts that create. Your thoughts are sending out energy. Everything is energy, and energy is everything. And the thoughts that we send out, the energy of who we think we are on a deep down, like a subconscious level. If you are always expecting the worst, if you are somebody who feels like life has been working against you, and if you are somebody who feels like you can't trust the universe, that you can't trust your own path, that you can't trust your own self, that things don't work out for you, then these are the energies that it's like they're holding you captive. And you keep seeing that because that's the energy you're sending out. That's the energy that is reflecting back to you. So I see a big cycle here, closing a cycle that is definitely challenging, that is definitely difficult. You have gone through a lot of years of this, and a lot of years of, being hurt and being betrayed, and even feeling maybe like the universe is betraying you. Your own self, your own intuition, your own thoughts are betraying you. So there's a lot of energy of the thoughts, okay? And so what I'm seeing here is these thoughts, they've been creating these scenarios that you send out. Realize how very powerful you are. And those scenarios and those thinking and the negative thinking especially, you're sending out that energy, and that is what is being reflected back to you. So if you're staying in that state of expecting the worst, you're going to stay in a loop of receiving the worst. And so this is now the time when things are changing. The universe is coming in and saying enough is enough, but also we've got to be aware of what we are sending out. And the energy that we're holding on to, you may be holding on so tight to a certain situation that you want so badly, and you are holding on tightly to how it's supposed to look and when it is supposed to be delivered and all the things. And so the universe is taking you through a process, has been this year especially, taking you through a process of releasing those old stories, releasing those old fears, and releasing your need to control a situation, control how it unfolds, control the people, places, and things that are involved with it. Not that you're trying to control, but when we hold on so tight to how we think it should play out and how we think it will best serve us, and maybe, holding on to the outcome and holding on to what it needs to look like for you. It's like that's trying to control the outcome and trying to force an outcome. And that's what I'm getting here from this Four of Pentacles, is like holding on so tightly. And the universe it's because you're overthinking. It's because you're overthinking. It's because you're worried. You're under a lot of stress. Not seeing what you're manifesting and praying for is putting you under stress. But we need to let go. We need to learn how to let go and put it in the hands of the divine and literally trust. And so that's also closing a huge cycle for you of this thinking that has been keeping you stuck. And so everything that has been going on in the last few months for you has probably been producing a lot of lessons for you in this area of thinking. And now things are getting ready to change, though. The universe is coming in with what I call this card, the Wheel of Fortune, is magical events are lining up for you. Magical events are lining up for you. This is unexpected positive change. This is fate and destiny turning in your favor. It's like the wheel is turning in your favor, or at least trying to. And you need to let go and let it play out. Let go and embrace, surrender, and trust. Trust that the best could possibly happen for you. Can you do that? Can you trust that it's possible for magic to unfold for you, even though that has not been your experience? But can you just let go and trust and let the universe shut that old door? The tens, this is 1010 right here. The tens are cycles. For me, they're cycles. And this is a really tough cycle that is trying to close. The universe is trying to close. But as long as you stay holding on and you stay in that old way of thinking, you're going to keep that cycle open. And we don't want to keep repeating it. The universe has got some magic in the works for you here. And the universe is ready to close that cycle for you and turn things around completely. Turn things around for you. If you would only just believe. Are you able to do that? Can you do that? The Chariot says things are changing quickly. Things are coming together for you. Victory is in store for you. Some sort of promotion from the universe is in store for you when you let go and you let it flow. The Chariot is movement. When we get into that movement, the alignment of the universe, we get into the flow of the universe, the flow of destiny, the flow of fate, the flow of the wheel turning in your favor and creating magic. There's already something in the works, and it's magical, and it's better than what you've been asking for. Yes, it answers your prayer, but also it's like the way it unfolds is actually better than what you're thinking. And if you can just let go and dare to believe, you'll see that magic right after you see this video, because you were brought here first to see this message first. So let me know in the comments below who I'm reading for. If you want to dive into a personal basis and how this may play out in your personal life, the thing that's on your mind, feel free to check out my booking link in the description box, and we can look at it on a personal basis for you, because this is a collective reading and it's going to land differently for everybody. But if you want to dive into a personal how this plays out for you, we can do that. So just let me know. Remind me of what video you're watching and what reading this is. In the booking link in the notes, you can tell me that. And we can do a reading and see how this plays out for you personally. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading. Thank you for being here.